Hello, my dear friends. Thank you for joining me once again on this YouTube channel. It's a very interesting opportunity to have you share your moment with me. Like I always say, I don't count it slightly. God bless you. I want to talk about training, the significance, the importance, the unavoidability of training in our journey to success in life. As a matter of fact, there is nothing that can be achieved without adequate training. Now, trainings are diverse, varied, different, almost unlimited. But I'll just generalize my comments regarding this topic. In laying the foundation for our conversation this day or our engagement this day, I would refer us to the scriptures. There's an interesting story in Genesis chapter 14. I think from verse 12 to 14 also. It was about the battle of the kings that went about the cities of around Sodom and Gomorrah, which incidentally Abraham's nephew lived in. And the battle was tough for the people who encountered it, and people were taken captive, properties were looted, and so Lot was also taken captive. When Abraham heard this story, there's a significant record of what happened afterwards. The Bible says that it took 318 servants that were born in his house. But a critical aspect of that narration was that those servants were trained. They were born in his house. They were familiar with him. They knew everything about his life. But they were trained. The Bible didn't mention it, but I want to believe that Abraham had more than 318 servants. But it took only these 318. Why? Because they were trained. The significance of this also is that without training, no matter the level of talent or skill, it will be difficult for somebody to arrive at a place of excellence. I give another example. At one time or the other, all of us, or majority of us, must have gone through the four walls of a formal school. What did we go there to do? We went there to learn. It's a form of training. So if you go to school to study a particular course, you have gone for a training. A medical student goes in for 100 level, 200 level. By the third year, the specialization begins. After 5 years, he graduates, he goes to service, then he has to come back for housemanship. All these are trainings. If you buy a car that is extremely packed with innovations, features, particularly in our current realities of advancement in technology, you will probably need trainings to be able to deploy those features. So back to our story. So Abraham didn't take people that were in his household. He took the servants that were trained. If you give a gun to a person or a civilian without training, the aftermath of his handling may become fatal. He could even end up killing himself. But if you give a gun, even if it is dismantled, to a trained soldier, in a few seconds, he knows what to do with it. Talent without training can never maximize destiny. Someone who could write, who is gifted with the gift of writing, needs a proper training to channel that talent towards acclaimed status. Someone who is gifted in speaking will actually need to undergo trainings to know how to speak effectively. This brings me to the question that I would like to ask you, my friend. What is your talent? What is your skill? What do you believe God has gifted you with? When you know this, you must be determined to train yourself for effectiveness. There is no effectiveness in life without training. The best of athletes with the highest level of talents engage themselves in absolute sacrifice of training. When you train yourself, three things will happen. The first thing that will happen, you will develop capacity beyond the rudimentary level of your talent or skill. What do I mean? Training hones your capacity for effective delivery of your talent. Number two, it builds your confidence. Have you seen somebody who goes into a boxing ring without practice, trainings upon trainings? We all watch boxing matches. It is maximum for 1 hour. 12 rounds, 33 minutes, 36 minutes, 1 minute break in between, 11 minutes plus 36, 47 minutes. Whatever will happen between the boxers, the referee breaking them, that they should not, all the stuff. Maximum 1 hour. But that fight will have been fixed like 3 months ahead. And the two boxers will have been engaged in serious practice and trainings to ensure one of them come out on top. Training, number two, it builds your confidence. Number three, training helps you to deliver when it matters most. Your skill will not be appreciated in your bedroom, not in your sphere of influence. It is meant for the world out there. I share a powerful reference to the Bible again. You are the salt of the earth. You are the light of the world. You are the city on a hill that cannot be hidden. That means the giftings of God on your life, on my life, is not meant for me alone. It's not meant for my family. It's not meant for my immediate environment. It's meant to affect far wider audience. But it cannot deliver without adequate training. Again, we go back to our story. So Abraham took these 318 servants that were born in his house, but who were well trained. Guess what? They did what the armies of nations could not do. They were able to defeat the kings, and they recovered everybody, including his nephew Lot. You may not know the power behind your gift. You may not know the power behind your talent until you engage the force of training. I appeal to you, therefore, my friends. Be prepared to engage in the requisite trainings to develop your talent and skills. Then, you will arrive quickly at a desired place of success. Let me rephrase. Without training, destiny cannot be adequately impacted. Thank you for joining me once again. I appreciate you for your time. If this is your first time of visiting my YouTube channel, I want to implore that you subscribe. If you're a returning subscriber, I want to thank you. Please do comment, share, and like. I would really appreciate that. God bless you. Go ahead and be great. See you on top. Cheers.